We're a long way from the days of shortages of bikes, couches, even toilet paper.
We're still not quite out of the COVID era in terms of supply chain impacts. It takes a long time for these knots to unravel.
There are recent disruptions too, like the BC port workers strike. 13 days of work stoppage cost the economy approximately $500 million daily, created a backlog that will take months to clear. New research by RBC Economics calls on the federal government to come up with a supply chain strategy to beef up the resilience of our transport and trade.
Canada's transport sector employs 800,000 people and moves $1.5 trillion worth of goods to and from international markets annually. But there is a history of underinvesting in this industry.
RBC economists call for more funding from both the private and public sectors, $600 billion worth by 2040 to keep pace with Canada's expected economic growth or risk getting left behind.
The globe is on the precipice of a coming investment boom.
That boom centers around decarbonization and includes priorities laid out by the Biden administration's Inflation Reduction Act, investment in clean tech.
And also the shift of supply chains to trusted suppliers, people who, or countries who can, more predictably deliver goods, but also global allies where there are less geopolitical concerns.
Although Canada is at the forefront of AI development, we're behind when it comes to implementation.
When we look at Canada compared to some of our G7 peers, we're in second to last place in terms of productivity and in terms of the innovation we're using in some of our trade infrastructure.
An invitation to invest in hard infrastructure like rail lines and cranes at ports, but also soft infrastructure.
So how do we invest in data, in talent, in sector cooperation, or in smart regulation? Those things can be just as powerful as physical infrastructure.
And Gaviola, Global News, Toronto.